Welcome back. In this episode, we're going to head into the House of Hope and do some of the questing inside of it. So we'll go ahead and click on the portal. We'll get this prompt. We'll say yes. This big door right here. As we walk up, we're going to meet Hope.
Very well. I don't hear them. You came. Such a shame. Curiosity killed all the cats. It won't be so kind to you.
As the woman speaks, you hear a distant rattle of chains, and she winces in pain.
The jailer will hear us. I shouldn't be talking to you. I must go. It's not kind to me.
The figure flickers and starts to dim from view, but you sense she could be convinced to return.
And that's what we'd like, so we're going to say, please don't leave.
The figure shimmers brightly. Your words seem to have piqued her curiosity.
I can't leave. I could only suffer. But I'm supposed to do that in silence. Everyone here hates me for what I am. I'm the thing that kills you and the only reason you're alive. Made by a promise, undone by the truth. A handshake, a hug, the first beat of a newborn's heart. I am hope. What little is left of her. A guttering candle in a universe of night. I'm not much of a friend to anyone anymore. But I could use a friend myself. Do you want a friend to guide you through this madhouse? I hear the jailer. It hears me. It'll call Raphael, make every question count. Make some of them count twice.
We'll tell her that we're here to kill Raphael.
You brilliant, beautiful maniac. I'll hold him down while you trim his arteries. Except he's not home. I'm indisposed and you're in hell. Don't waste any more words, or we'll both be sorry. The house is home to many things. Most will kill you. One can save you. The hammer that breaks the chains, you must steal it.
You hear a sound like the rattle of a chain, and an agonizing scream in your head as hope flickers from view momentarily.
Shh. Quiet. There it goes. Everyone here is mad. Even you, especially me. And that makes them dangerous, but it also makes them stupid. I'll make you seem as ruined as the rest of the people here. A simple glamour to make you a terrible wretch. Now whisper your questions, little wretch, but really quiet and very clever. Concentrate.
We'll take the Bard option, so we'll speak softly. And here we've got lots of options, so we'll take Will's Guidance and an Eagle's Splendor from Shadowheart.
Remember, quiet as a mouse.
We'll ask if there's any way we can help her.
You can't help me. You can't even help yourself. You're gonna die here. You ask after me rather than your own heart's desire. It would bring a tear to my eye if I had not shed them all so long ago. The hammer is the key for you and for me.
And we'll ask what hammer she's talking about.
The one that rat-a-tatted the chains in place and broke the future. Discovered an ancient gift prince in need of a savior. The Orphic hammer is the perfect tool for breaking all infernal chains. In the archive, down the corridor, past the debtor. Oh, the debtors. They won't like you. But I like you. I know I do. I just need to ask one question, and I'll know for sure.
And we'll ask what her question is.
Can you save me? Please, 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 please.
Of course.
You don't even know how. All right. You have to listen very, very, very closely. I will say this only once. Find the key, take the hammer, smash my chains. Find the key, take the hammer, smash my chains. Find the key, take the hammer, smash my chains. But be careful, once you take the hammer, the fire will come, and Raphael, you must run, 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 run. But don't forget me. Please, please, please. I don't want to burn. Not again.
The rattle of chains echoes louder from unseen places, and without a scream or a sigh, hope disappears.
And we'll talk to Lizelle, who's very excited to hear about the hammer.
This hammer. Could it be? Yes. Yes! This is how we will free the Prince of the Comet! This is the key Voss so ardently and courageously sought. That smug shkaketh of a devil stores it at his vaunted House of Hope. Our destination is clear, our mission undeniable. Mother Gith, hear my promise. Your son will rise again. The Prince of the Comet will crush the Lich Queen Vlaakith and usher in the Age of Orpheus.
And we'll leave that conversation. I really feel like Lizelle was supposed to be a bard with all the speeches that she makes after commentary.
I heard a curious sound in the night. What would you know about that, Shadowheart?
Lady Shah permits me to plead ignorance.
I ask not of Lady Shah, but of you and your paramour.
I haven't the faintest idea what you mean. Perhaps a cat pounced on its prey.
So we're going to come up to this door, the Infernal Iron Doors here, and we're just going to use a spell to knock it open. We're doing this just to make it a little easier to run around the place. And we're going to come up to this door where we're going to run into Hope again.
Hello again, little mice. The price for speaking is steep, but I must give warning. Your prize is just ahead in the archive, but you can't take it yet. And even if you could, you mustn't. Trigger the alarm, and Raphael will come swooping home on wings of malice to rip out your soul. In this house, thieves are melted like butter and spread onto toast. Shh. I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again.
And we'll ask her to stay calm and guide us.
I can. I shall. I can. I shall. The archivist is the key, but he's as stubborn as a king and as serious as a heart attack. Exploit his fiddling weakness and make him grovel! Oh no. They hear me. Speak quickly, speak softly. You know how this goes.
And we'll use the charisma option. It's the one that we're the best at. We take guidance from Will. We're adding 6 to 9. We're looking for a 15. We've got a good chance of making this, and we have 4 points of inspiration and a bag full of inspiration we haven't used. Make it on the first try.
You steady your mind and prepare your questions.
We'll ask how to deal with the archivist.
Fierce authority figures. Perhaps his teacher took a strap to him and left a deep impression at an early age. There's one regular visitor that he particularly fears. She is... Shh.
A crack like breaking bone. Hope winces.
We're going to use persuasion. Should be a lot easier.
Scarier things than you, little mouse. Really is. for earliest receptor. A High Inquisitor of Zariel. Officially entitled to audit Raphael's collection. Her true form is so gargantuan and mind-scarring to behold that she takes on many guises when she visits. Play your part well and you can be one of those blasphemous guises.
So Hope gives us the means to fool the Archivist, and we'll head in. And we run into Corilla. We've met her a couple of times before, so we'll say hi.
Can't resist the faintest hint of a temptation, can you? I suppose that makes two of us. That little disguise Hope gave you is adorable. I can see right through it, of course. And so will Raphael. He's going to notice you nosing around his house. I hope you're ready to face a very angry devil.
We'll say that we're not afraid of him.
Don't you? I thought you had half a brain. Then again, you're here. Pretty much disproves any good sense you might have had once upon a time. Might want to steer clear of my sister Hope, though. She's mad as a March hare. If she'd just agreed to serve Raphael, he'd probably have released her a long time ago. As things stand, she's his favorite toy. We're all mad here. But Hope in hell? Why, that's the definition of insanity.
We also have the trade button, so we can see what she's got. Not much. But you might be curious. We'll be surprised that Hope is her sister.
She is. Though we've got about as much in common as a princess and a pauper. Raphael offered her the world. She didn't want it. He sweetened the deal. She said no. No matter how many times he upped the ante, she just laughed in his face. He didn't like that. Eventually, he took her by force, trapped her and swore he wouldn't let her go till she gave him what he wanted. Conversion. The stubborn ass has endured more torment than any soul should be able to. Even when he took all of her skin, she held on to hope. Raphael finds that puzzling. And he loves puzzles. You being here is another puzzle. You don't seem like you want to die. You want my advice? Enjoy whatever life remains to you. When Raphael catches you, you'll never enjoy anything again.
And she disappears. Now we'll talk to the Archivist.
A guest? Are you a client of the Master, or a visitor from elsewhere in the Hells? I do not believe you were invited. One moment. I shall consult the visitor's schedule. Most irregular. The schedule is all but clear, and yet you are here.
And because Hope told us to, we'll just deceive him.
A thousand apologies, O majestic magistrate of the Infernal Court. Your mortal guise is so vile, I found it perfectly convincing. I would prostrate myself before you and kiss your calluses, but my spine is ruptured in 1,000 places. You do know how Raphael likes to play. As always, the archive is yours to peruse. You'll find everything accounted for, and I can present documents of procurement if necessary.
We'll ask about any new highlights.
A fine pair of gauntlets that allow the wearer to twist the head from even the most resilient malingerer. An amulet that causes the blood to surge and the heart to swell, along with other parts. Most invigorating. and awaiting installation, we have secured a rod that gathers the weave around it in great quantities, just as surely as shit gathers flies.
We'll ask about the hammer.
An exquisite and most unique artifact, crafted with materials hewn from the depths of the hells by Raphael's Merrigan labor force. As it was created by Raphael himself, we have no documents of procurement, nor do we require any. But if you wish to examine the artifact itself, you are more than welcome. As part of the special collection, that item is guarded by a master word that even I do not know. I suggest you wait until Raphael returns, and you can discuss the matter with him. You are welcome to relax in the boudoir until then. It is where Raphael conducts his most private matters of business and pleasure. You will need this to gain access. The resident of the boudoir will wish to explore every inch of your new form, and I'm sure you will be happy to share.
All right, so we got the boudoir invitation and a little warning that there's some creature that's there. And we're going to head straight to the boudoir. And we'll stop right here, and we're going to have Shadowheart replace her shield with the shield that gives us advantage on perception checks. And we're just going to step up the stairs here and see if we can detect that. There we go. So we've got this gem. We're not going to use it quite yet.
Show your invitation.
So that, we've got the invitation, it opens the door. We can come in here. This is going to be central to our run inside of the House of Hope.
That might be worth a look.
These faucets act as a full rest. So when we click it, we're going to get all of our spell slots back, all of our abilities back, and we're going to use this. We'll go fight, come back, go fight, come back, however often we need. The resident here on Raphael's bed is Harleep, which is an anagram of Raphael. We could have come into the room from over here, so there's a path out the other room, and we can come all the way up and jump in here. But the imps that we're going to be fighting that do knockback, and they do a lot of knockback, will show up here and could, in theory, throw us off and then down into the abyss. So we don't like that. We're better off coming at the fight from down here, where if they're going to shoot at us, we're going to get knocked back towards the rest of the room. All right, so Harleep has a charm ability, so it is some sort of succubus, incubus. Yeah, it's an incubus. And it has the ability to charm our characters. We do not want that. It also has a reaction ability where once we've hit it, it can use its reaction to go into a form where we can't target it again, which is pretty annoying. And we've got one mechanism to get around that. So to prevent the charm, we're going to use Calm Emotions. So we'll cast that on the party, and then we're going to have our Alfira run up. We'll have Shadowheart stay in the back, and once the dialogue starts, we'll have her cast Sanctuary on herself so she can't be targeted. That'll just keep the calm emotions going so that we can't be charmed. That's the most serious issue that we'll have for the combat.
Let's get on with it.
It's a good time to save if you're not playing on honor mode. So, calm emotions.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
And we'll run up here.
A lost little mouse is running through the house. A thief in the night, greedy and here to take. Why are you here, little thief?
And we're just going to say to kill you.
You will make a pretty feast.
And that's popped everybody into combat. Alright, so for Shadowheart, what we really want to do is not get hit by any imps that get summoned, so we're going to cast Sanctuary on ourselves. So that'll keep the calm emotion effects up. With Alfira, we want to make sure that his reaction ability to go ethereal is consumed. So we're going to run right up next to him, and we're going to run away to provoke the attack of opportunity, and he'll try and claw us. And it doesn't matter whether we get hit or not, because we can just heal at the pool. But that does mean that his ethereal ability is not going to be available, right? So this ethereal escape, can't use that. We got all of our slashing flourish charges back when we used the pool. And we're wearing the Killer Sweetheart. We already hit, don't need to react. Basically, we only need to use this if we roll a 1. Let's do it again. We missed on one of the attacks. Could have used Killer Sweetheart on that. Not sure that we'll need it. We're going to have Will run up. Do quite a bit of damage.
Victory awaits.
And we'll have Lizelle run up. And rather than throw the Orphic Hammer, or rather than throw the hammer, the Dwarven Hammer, sorry, we don't have the Orphic Hammer yet. We'll throw our Legendary Spear.
No time to waste.
Or Trident, I guess. Little too close with Alfira.
Survival is all that matters.
Doesn't look like we can get back too much further. It doesn't really matter, we're just going to heal after this combat anyway.
In my best interest.
Do it again. That's it for Harleap. Harleap will summon 6 of these little imps if we get to that part of the combat. Got Hell Dust gloves. These are a strict upgrade from the gloves that Lizelle is wearing. We've also got this key to Raphael's safe. So if you look at the gloves that Lizelle is wearing, they do 1d4 and 1d4 necrotic. The new ones that we just picked up, take a look with Will here. They do 1d6, 1d6. They add Ray of Fire, but they also add +1 to spell attack rolls and save DC, so we're actually going to put them on Will.
2 steps at a time.
We'll bring our party back together and come over to this painting. You see there's a button here, and it's trapped.
Can't give up now.
We'll have Alfira use it. And we'll hit Cat's Grace and Guidance. Maybe we'll even make this. We did. No big deal if we didn't. And our Air Elemental is standing directly in front of what we need.
Let's get going.
So we'll click the button. That's going to open this safe. We have the key. We'll read the notes. And we've got the passphrase, give me my heart's desire. And we'll take the soul coins and send them to Karlach. I haven't been using them, but, you know, maybe we will.
How much further can I go?
So a whole bunch of stuff here in this room. Lots of clothes. If you're interested in dressing the characters in different garments. We'll have... Whoops, that's the wrong weapon for Lizelle to do that with. We'll put the Dwarven Thrower back on. And we'll need to probably unequip our shield here. And we've got a potion of angelic slumber. And a couple of elixirs. And some money. There's some cabinets and stuff in here. We can loot if we want. We've used a few resources. We did not need to use Action Surge. Depending on what you did, you might. So let's bring everybody into the pool and hit the restoration faucet. This works as many times as you like until we've killed Raphael.
Still breathing, despite everything. Breathe deep and move.
And we see somebody walking past. Let's go ahead and go into turn-based mode. And now's the time we're going to start fighting. So we'll just clear out all of the mobs that are in the House of Hope. So we're going to start a whole bunch of fights. And there's a couple of big flaming orbs that are going to show up. And this is the last chance that we have if we want to go back to camp or something like that. Now is the time where you could take a break, still use the portal, and go back and forth and grab any necessary equipment, or swap out party members if you're interested in that. We definitely need Will with Callous Glow Ring, and we definitely need Alfira, and we'll want to make sure that we've got the Vigilance potions. But otherwise, this would be the last shot at that. So we've got the explosives we want, we've got the initiative adjustments that we want, and we're ready to go. I'm going to stop the game right here. We'll save and end the video, and in the next one we'll clear out the House of Hope and head into freeing Hope herself, getting the items that are in the archive, and prepping for the battle with Raphael. I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.